Hey, welcome to day 2, episode 2 of the 5 positions a day challenge. And today we're only ahead of you by about 15 seconds. So the Facebook delay is getting a little less worse. If I do ask a question, you'll get I'll hopefully be able to hear answers from you in about 15 seconds. I also got a great. And hang on a second, because my computer on the other side here is playing back the audio in my ear and it's driving me crazy. Hang on. Yep, took care of that. Okay, so I got a new microphone today, so all those distortion problems from yesterday should be gone. Knock on wood. All right, let's get started with a quick review. Let's see. Yesterday we talked about what we're really up to in this challenge. In every position you prepare, we are in the opening preparation business here. Every position you prepare will be better for you than any position that you analyze over the board. And the mission of this challenge is to expand the number of positions that you know. And by know, I mean that you can actually play with, without thinking, without doing any analysis whatsoever. And the challenge, of course, is to add 5 new positions to your repertoire each day for 30 days. Thank you to everyone who did that yesterday. Thank you to everyone who did that and then posted in the group. That's awesome. Then just post in the group. I added 5. And here we are. So let's have a quick review of what we did yesterday before I get into today's profound thing. The first thing we want to review is putting why we're making the particular move into each position's comment. This is the secret to understanding rather than just memorizing. Of course, we're going to be memorizing. We'll have total memory of everything that we studied, but to improve that, we want to put in why. And then the other secret on top of that to recalling the positions is to add emotional intensity. And hopefully we'll get a chance to do that with the examples we're about to do right now. So chess openings wizard, if I get up there. Let's do a quick review what we did yesterday. We created my black repertoire. It's telling me there's already one there I'm going to replace. That's fine. So I replace it. Good. And my black repertoire looks something like this. First thing we did was we flipped it around so that black was at bottom. And then we took a look at the repertoire that we're going to get from, I'll hold it up again here. Hopefully you can see it down there. Kaufman's new repertoire for black and white. So we're just going to take a look at the black section right now. So the Grandmaster, decided to play d4, or going to prepare against d4, I'm sorry. And we're going to play knight f6. And again, emotional intensity here. If you remember what I did yesterday, it's like, why am I playing knight f6? Well, I could type in because Larry told me so. Or I could type in because I want to stop e4 by white with every weapon at my disposal. Something silly like that. Something with emotional intensity is going to have you remember this a year or 10 years from now. So then we take a look at the most commonly played thing online right now, which may be partly my fault because for years I sold a book on how to play the London as white, is the fast London system, playing bishop f4 out so that you can't be tempted to play the knight over and grab the bishop right away, because the next thing you do is play h6 or h3. I'm sorry. So what is the Grandmaster's way of foiling this? And if we looked at yesterday, we looked at play c5. And the idea of playing queen out to b6 and eyeing that b2 pawn. Most of the time, London players will play e3 here. Sometimes they'll play c3. I've done it before, but it's actually worse. So e3 is a little bit better. And then finally we get to where we left off yesterday, queen b6. So, and we can put some emotionally intensive thing in there, like, I don't know, how about with our evil eye on that b2 pawn. How about that? So now I'm going to go back to the book. Take a look at what we're going to do next. After queen b6, let's go down the line that actually shows off the draw. Knight c3, leaving the b2 pawn hanging. Should we take it? I feel like I'm reading a story to my grandson. It's like an adventure as we go along. Yes, the Grandmaster is recommending for this draw to grab the b2 pawn. Queen takes b2. Remember, we're only adding 5 positions a day, so it's going to go by quickly. And what is white going to do to trap the black queen? And a spoiler alert, white is going to trap the black queen, and it's going to be fine. So he plays knight b5, setting up the trap. At this point, you have to guard this check on c7. So the best move to do that is knight d5 to counter that. And this is one I forget sometimes when I'm playing, so maybe I should put an emotionally intense comment right here in my repertoire. So I played this before, and at this point I'm like, what was I supposed to do to stop? I don't understand. D6 something? Was I supposed to play King D8? I don't know. Was I supposed to check with the Queen? No, I was supposed to play Knight D5. So now White is going to complete the entrapment of the Queen with A3. A3 is being guarded by the rook. When the rook comes over to smirch the queen, the knight is still going to be holding on to A3, and the rook will be helping to hold on to the knight. So, hey, so there you go. And then, what are we supposed to do here? Oh, Queen C1. Queen C1. I'm sorry. No, sorry, Knight A3, A3. I got the wrong move here. A3. Dun, 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 6A3. I'm down the wrong line. Queen takes C4, Knight B5, Knight D5, A3, and then, okay, A6, hitting the knight. Okay, maybe we'll stop there. Let's see if we've got actually 5 new positions, right? So we go back to File, About This ebook, because we've already done our homework. We've done, sure enough, yes, we're at 13 positions, which is more than 5 a day. So we're going to stop this mystery right here, and that's really what I want you to be able to do. That and a few more comments, emotionally intense comments, because if you can do this for 5 positions a day, at the end of this 30-day challenge, you'll have 150 positions. And you remember from yesterday when I did the onboarding, people who just got Chess Openings Wizard Express, they reported back guessing that they knew 300 to 400 positions usually, and then they actually got out Chess Openings Wizard Express and put in their repertoire from memory only the moves that they could play instantly without thinking, without doing any analysis. And it turns out, let's get back to this guy here. It turns out that they only knew about 75 to 90 positions. And I would say generously, let's say it's 100, but if we're going to add another 150 positions to that person's repertoire this month, that means they're going to go from 100 to 250 positions, which is going to more than double, bordering on tripling their amount of the knowledge in the opening. It's going to make all the difference in the world. So that's it. That's all we got to do today. If you have any questions about the software, definitely email me about that. Thank you for chiming in today. If you're in the challenge and willing to participate, you want to add 5 positions in your repertoire and be honest about it, and then go to the group and type in, I added 5. And I'm going to pick the same time tomorrow. This is problematic trying to get everybody from around the globe on a call like this, but I'm going to aim for 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday. Again, I may change up the time. If you have a better suggestion of time, let me know. Other than that, I'll look for you 5 positions smarter tomorrow. Let's see if I can figure out how to stop this guy. There we go. Talk to you later.